Okay, so one thing that we didn't really talk about last week, and it's been circulating. It's kind of a little dying off. So, I mean, while AJ's prepping the hot takes, let's talk a little bit about some of this cheerleader scandal going on. We didn't talk about it at all last week.
No, Age and Nate, do you guys know anything about this?
Is this
Or
still
no?
with the Washington Redskins?
No, it's Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
So
yeah,
one of the
their
Dallas
vice president got fired or something like that, right?
No. It's
playoff.
it's a guy that was a long time player personnel guy.
Okay.
He in 2015 the Cowboys paid $2.4 million in an undisclosed reason to I think it was 4 cheerleaders. They paid out $2.4 million to because allegedly the guy, I think his name is what the hell is his name? Daryl Myth or whatever. He was possibly caught filming the cheerleaders changing in the change room. They looked over and he had his phone out. So the Cowboys
he's a busy guy. He's a businessman.
It's not the 90s anymore.
That's like Bowfinger, when Eddie Murphy is flashing the Lakers girls.
Yeah, on the sideline.
Yeah.
Classic flick. Classic.
Is that a good movie?
Great movie.
It's great. Yeah. So it's called like voyeurism.
Okay.
Voyeurism. I've actually never heard that word before, but I mean, and then there was also allegedly that he was caught trying to film up Jerry Jones's daughter's, she's like in her 50s.
And that guy's still alive.
Skirt. Wow. Well, they're saying that none of it was real, or none of it was. They said they paid it out just to, I forget what his reasoning was. It was kind of, I mean, why would you pay if it wasn't real? You know what I mean? If there wasn't some sort of backing to it.
I thought you were going to say he was trying to film up Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones'
pant leg.
Probably see his saggy balls.
Ugh, hanging down by his ankles.
2.4 mil. That's like in his wallet.
But I wonder how much they actually get out of that. Probably not much. Less than half in the States for settlement.
I don't know. I mean, there probably is some sort of rule that you can take. You probably get a little bit more from some sort of like settlement deal, I bet.
Plus for the bad media and all that shit, it's probably worth.
Think about how much, 20% at least to the lawyers who got that as well.
Yep. Also
2 as well.
I think
$480,000. So 2 mil split between 4 of them, 500 a piece. Cut it down at least 35 to 40%.
That's 50%.
I think 50%.
It would. They're gonna pay. Yeah, I think anything over.
So they're getting. So that's obviously
plus the
why they're
fee.
Why they're also saying it too is like 2.4 million sounds like a lot, but if it's 4 accusations.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they're not, regardless if it's true or not, they're just gonna pay that just to like not.
Yeah,
say
to not bring it.
Yeah.
So
they did that. They paid it to hush it, and it worked until it worked for 7 years, right?
Exactly.
And then now it's like that thing that you paid it, so it seems like you were guilty. Like it's one of those things.
Oh yeah.
Sure, they might have just paid it to get rid of it, but now it's looking like they paid it because they wanted it to just get hush as quick as possible.
But for sure was. But now, like in the culture or in the environment that it is now, it's going to come to light. So if they could, hindsight, they probably never would have done that. They probably
So Jerry Jones was saying that the reason they did it was just to get it gone, and they said what he had said is they investigated right away, and if it was true,
good.
he wouldn't have been around.
That's good.
They would have got rid of it.
Good.
Well, so Armando's saying, did you guys hear Jerry's interview when he addressed the issue? Is that what
it's kind of weird. Maybe we play that out, or can we? We might not be able to because we'll get flagged, or it doesn't matter. I guess as long as we don't do it. Let's do it. Let's get Jerry Jones's interview. We're going a little off the track here, but we always do that. Let's just get it. It'll be on.
We love going.
It'll be on a bunch. It'll be on a bunch of random websites. We'll get what Jerry said about it because I've read a bit of it, but what's better than actually listening to it? Nothing.
Just one last. This just came out recently that this happened.
Couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, and I believe it happened in 2015.
Yeah.
And then there was the case about him trying to allegedly film up Jerry Jones's daughter's skirt. So it's just, and both of those kind of came out at the same time. So it's kind of like, well, you know how it gets, right? But it's the thing that even if it was just to cover it up, it seems like it's almost an admission of guilt by paying out. But it might have just been to try to move past it. You don't really know.
For sure. But going back, like I said, they would have done the full everything in the media because that's how it is now, right? But now back then that was like, he's like, this is the best choice no matter what or whatever, which is stupid.
Yeah, just throw money at it.
Which
The
is
Jerry
stupid.
Jones way.
Yeah.
Just toss money at it.
But that doesn't
What's
happen.
2.4 million to that guy?
Wow.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fucking peanuts, man.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Fucking peanuts.
Yeah.
It's literally it literally does. What's he worth?
It's
$11 billion.
It's like probably what he spends on jet fuel for his
But
helicopters in
the
one
settlement,
season.
Probably.
yeah, like Ad was saying, settlement goes to lawyers, it goes to everybody. It doesn't just go to the victims. Right?
First,
So-
right? It goes to those. It filters to the victims
Yes,
last.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, and again, it's not to say that they're fishing for more money, but even if it's untrue or true, like 2.4 million, if it was true, here's the thing. And again, you think that if Jerry Jones is only going to toss 2.4 at it, he would toss more if there was if he felt it was a little bit. If there's more validity to it, it's probably true. They probably didn't have as much evidence, and that's why he'll toss the hush money at it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
If there
clearly
was
hush
some
money.
sort of evidence in place to like really, except for just an accusation, I bet you it would have been 12.4 million or something like that.
Yeah.
And that guy would have been dropped off at the train
Mhm.
station as well.
Oh, for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
If
Did,
it was-
AJ, did you
If it was
find that
for his
video?
daughter, see you there.
They bring the noise. I'm talking